Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Thameem, medicine faculty from DBMCI. So I have with me Dr. Sundeep. It's always exciting to meet youngsters who are gold medalists in their colleges, and taking these interviews, I'm sure will inspire many of his juniors, many of his classmates. So let's hear from Sundeep. I think we are all interested to know how his journey has been. So please introduce yourself, which college you're from.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. First of all, it's a privilege and honor for me to talk to you and the DBMCI team. Myself, Dr. Sundeep Mahani, and I'm from Vadodara, Gujarat. I did my MBBS from GMERS Medical College, Himmatnagar. It is affiliated with the North Gujarat University. Yes.
Right. So, Sundeep, I think we lost you on the video. So if you can hear me, Sundeep, I think you have got so many gold medals. Can you first of all tell what subjects you got the medals in?
So I've got gold medals in 9 subjects, starting from physiology, biochemistry, pharmacology, pathology, ENT, ophthalmology, community medicine, general surgery, and orthopedics.
Wow, I think that means most of the important subjects that we talk about, second year subjects, you got gold medals in them. Then you've got gold medals in subjects like orthopedics. Really amazing. So how was your journey? Like, how do you really study? What is your method? What can we tell your juniors who are looking up to you as to if they want to achieve your level of performance?
First of all, I believe that every individual has his or her own qualities. So when I entered the medical college in the first year, I believe that how you face or how you tackle the first year is the deciding factor of your entire MBBS journey. So the only motivation I had in the first year is that I entered a medical college, because coming from a background where you have no doctors in your family, from far areas, you have no medical background. So my only motivation was that yes, I have entered the medical college. And as we all know, in first year we face a lot of difficulties, lot of stress. We have very less time and we have to complete. We enter a new area. So yes, I believe in reading standard textbooks. So in the first 3 years, I read it as if I'm exploring the subjects rather than I'm aiming for something much. Talking about anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, I believe to have a strong core. So in the first reading, I always have a newspaper like reading, and then slowly I get interest in all the subjects and I get deep into it. And yes, my main method was that I used to understand the topic in such a depth that I can write freely and easily in the exam in my own way and in my own understanding, and that's what makes the difference. And so yes, I did it the same way in all the years.
Right, fantastic. So you've got so many medals at your university level. So for the college level, I think you've been a topper, right? All through?
Yeah, yes, all through.
Fantastic.
Just in first year, it was like in first year I had the second rank all over in the university. I had a second rank, so that was also part of motivation. As in, you enter the first year and you don't have any plan that you want to top anything or you want to anything. But when my results came and I saw I was ranked second, so that was something here. If I can get a second rank in MBBS college, obviously I have the capability to do more. So that thing came into the factor, and in the subsequent years, I topped it.
Great. I'm sure your parents and your college, everybody must be very proud of you.
Yes.
We as from DBMC also are definitely very proud of your achievements, and we are happy to be part of your journey. So can you describe how you utilize DBMCI and?
Yes. So sir, actually, I got introduced to DBMCI in my second year. I attended a free session, and from that thing I got the idea that what is the source of PG preparation is like, what will be my methodology. And in the third year, especially the third year was the most important year, where I made notes of the 10 subjects from DBMCI. And in this third year was that year where I started my PG preparation also. And I used to attend that time I used to attend the offline classes. I used to make notes for the same, because third year you get the time. There are very small subjects like ophthalmology, ENT. So you get that time to explore something different. I had the option to do a final year subject in third year and second year subject in third year, but I chose to build a strong foundation, and I made my subjects like anatomy, physiology, and pathology very strong in my third year, so that when I approach the final year, it becomes easy for me to understand medicine and surgery. So I attended this DBMCI classes in Ahmedabad and made thorough notes of it, revised those notes properly, and also my strategy towards the final year professional exams also drifted from more of textbook reading to a PG preparation strategy. I mean, I still remember in my final year there was this COVID period, so I had the opportunity to do my PG preparation properly. And so in my professional exams and final years also, I studied all the notes. Like medicine, I revised it twice as if I'm giving a NEET exam. And in that way, I approach the professional exam also. And because once the understanding is developed, you can easily write also in the answers format also. So this DBMCI notes helped me to build the such strong concepts, such that it helped me clear the professional exams also with a good marks. Yeah.
Great. So I think at DBMCI, we basically pride of ourselves saying that we make complete doctors. In the sense, we believe in conceptual teaching rather than for entrance exams.
Yes,
So,
yes. One more thing I would like to say, as we have this COVID period and we hardly used to get the opportunity to attend the clinics. So yes, when we see this DBMCI videos and try to attend the Q bank from the same, it helps us feel like as if we are attending a patient itself. I mean, it creates a balance between theory and practical also. So that helped me, uh, you know, uh, that helped me to gain knowledge regarding practical also. So
right.
yes, it's a complete package.
Right. So Sandeep, how many hours do you study? Like, if you have to give some important tips to your juniors to be successful in your career, like what is the main thing?
So actually, I believe in I'm just talking about myself. I'm not such a person who used to sit for a long hours and 8 to 10 hours and study. What I did was I make weekly plans. I believe that daily plans are important. Like you have to achieve what you are. But I used to believe in weekly plans such that if I I missed out the initial days, I used to cover it up in the weekends. Moreover, if I uh, studied properly in the initial days, it helped me to give a free time in the weekends. So by this factor, I must say that I also did a research in ICMR in my second year. Due to this methodology of study, it helped me to do activities apart from your study also. I mean, I used to study and I used to do this research in ICMR, and such weekly goals and weekly plans helped me achieve the longer goals eventually. And yes, but yeah, definitely you have to keep it through every day. You cannot think that just sitting idly and doing completely not studying at all doesn't make a difference. You have to basic minimum targets you have to achieve it in a day, and keep on achieving it throughout, so that at the end of the this exam times, you don't get everything piled up and you are satisfied with your preparation, and then you face the exam.
Great. So I think this technique of yours I really appreciate, in the sense you don't pile it up all near the exam. You are basically throughout the year, you are occupied, you are focused, and you are involved in learning.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
So see, in my teaching career, almost 2 decades I've been teaching, and I have seen every time I've seen somebody who's really brilliant or outstanding or who's really getting gold medals. In my thing, I've realized that the people who are very strong in their basics, first year, second year subjects, particularly second year subjects, they tend to do very, very well in their career. I can see from my view that you're going to do great in your career in the future, regardless of what subject you take from henceforth. You are going to be outstanding in your field. So I think that second year subjects really cementing it makes a huge impact. So can you tell about your second year, what extra you did?
So in the second year, as I said, first of all, we have the mentality, as people say that second year is a long year, it's a 1.5 year, and you get the time to free up things and you can relax yourself. But mine was, yes, in initial 2 to 3 months, I can give a break, or I can give a slowdown to my preparation, such that I can do other activities. So that I told that I did my research work there. And in talking about the studies, I knew that final year is having medicine, so I have to be strong with my pathology, I have to be strong with my pharmacology and the first year physiology. So as I have completed physiology in the first year, I have the strong core about the physiology. So I emphasized more on subjects like pathology and pharmacology, because and I also had the interest also. Once you start reading a chapter, once you open the Robbins and you start reading a chapter, you automatically develop an interest in a particular topic, and you start integrating with the physiology that you've already read in the first year. So that develops the interest automatically in a person. And for me also, that thing helped me develop. And after reading pathology, I started pharmacology, so that you become more of exposure to medicine in the second year itself. I mean, second year itself, you get an idea about how your subject's gonna be in the future, how you're going to deal with the patient in the future, and such. And the most important thing is correlating things. I mean, you can do a subject and then leave it. You can do another subject, leave it. But when you read a subject and then you remember the last subject, and then you think about what's gonna be in pharmacology regarding this pathology. So that things help me up. And yes, so I utilized the second year such that I developed this strong core, as you said, which is important. And simultaneously, in the initial months, I did this research so that I feel satisfied, not just in doing subjective works, but I feel satisfied that yes, I've done something different also apart from this proper studies. And that's the thing I did.
Great. I can see the love you have for the subjects. I think that's what makes it easy rather than a burden.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
So what faculties in DBMCI you found were very useful for you?
My favorite were the three of you. One is you yourself, the medicine. It was the heart of medicine. I developed interest in medicine because of you only. Second is Dr. Ashwani sir. Anatomy. When I studied anatomy in the first year, it was. I mean, it is not a simple task to just read and understand everything. But when I attended his class in third year, it actually simplified the subject and it made it easy. And the third was Dr. Neha ma'am's ophthalmology. Her notes was such that, in third year, as I said, I did my second year revision also in third year. And when I attended her lecture, her notes were such amazing that it helped me clear the exams. I mean, in very simple way. In 15-20 days, I finished my ophthalmology just because of her notes, and it was very conceptual. So yeah, these three faculties were my favorite.
Great. I think we wish the best to you. I think you have a great future. I hope you continue to do research work. India badly needs people who can do research as well as very good clinical practice. So I think the combination of the two is really what is required. So now that you are equipped with the basic sciences, every time you see a patient, you're not just doing in a very superficial way. You can go deep inside as to figure out what the patho is, what the physiology behind it is, and you're correlating everything. So that makes it a very comprehensive, enjoyable journey for you. What subject you want to take in the future?
So actually, I have an interest in radiology just because I like to have this diagnostic approach towards studies. This is because, like, I want to be related to all the subjects. I like, as I said, I like this patho and medicine area. I like this surgical and anatomy and surgery area. I also have interest when I read obs gynae. I develop a deep interest in obs gynae. So I want to take up such a subject. I had this in mind in internship itself. I want to take up such a subject where I get related to everything. And radiology provides, the thing that you get. But let's hope, if I get this, and I have this interest in radiology.
Great. I think very, very happy to meet you, Sundeep. I hope you will continue to inspire. 9 gold medals is really amazing. Huge congratulations to you once again.
Thank you,
as from DBMCI, we are all very happy to be part of your journey. And best wishes to you. I hope you continue to achieve great laurels and achieve, greatness in the future also.
Thank you so
I
much.
hope to be interacting with you in the future again, many years also from now. So my best wishes to you. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Sundeep.
Thank you.
Thank you.